welcome back to a brand new video. Before I jump into this, quick disclaimer: I'm a Portland Trailblazers fan, and never would I ever want to see us trade Damian Lillard. That is actually my favorite player in the NBA, so I'm just doing this video purely out of the entertainment for you guys. This is something I would never want to happen, but if you have not subscribed, make sure to do so. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers, and as soon as we reach 2,000, I'll be doing a giveaway. But other than that, let's go ahead and just start this rebuild process in trading Damian Lillard. Now, there's a lot of rumors about it going around that since Damian Lillard underperformed in the playoffs, that he's going to get traded. The Blazers need to trade McCollum or Lillard. But guys, I'm telling you right now, Neil O'Shea is not going to trade either one of those guys. And you know what? Neil O'Shea, I have some problems with him, but I like him in a way, but I hate him because of all the stupid contracts he gave out that last year or 2 years ago. It was just dumb. It didn't make a lot of sense. We're going to keep Terry Stotts. There's no way he's going to get fired. I love Terry Stotts as our head coach. But assistant coach, no, I'm just not going to worry about that. But the NBA draft, this is where this stuff can happen. So the big rumor is Lillard to the Cavs for the Nets pick and something else, which I will actually probably be doing that trade. I'm going to revamp it a little bit, and then when I get that trade down, I will be heading back to you guys. Alright guys, so the Nets pick is literally only the 8th pick. So if I'm the Blazers in real life, I'm never trading Damian Lillard just for the Nets pick. Like, that is not going to happen. So this most likely is not going to happen because the Cavs would have to trade Kevin Love, which I am going to be trading Kevin Love to us. So the Blazers are going to get Kevin Love, and we're going to get Damian Lillard. So we're going to have a different kind of look on our team. We're going to have Kevin Love on the team. Maybe a different look for him would be better. And we get the 8th pick and Ante Zizic. So let's make sure, send this trade through, and they actually don't accept it. I will give them a second round pick. Let's see if they accept it. Now, they still don't accept it, so we're going to have to force this trade through. Let me go ahead and turn it on. I mean, I bet the Blazers, if they really were going to trade Damian Lillard, they could get something much better than this, honestly. But since it is a big rumor going around, I will go ahead and, well, maybe should we grab? No. All right, let's just grab Zizic. Just make the trade that I had earlier. So let's make this trade, and we just trade Damian Lillard. That actually really saddened me because this is not going to be the same rebuild. Like, rebuilding Portland Trailblazers without Damian Lillard is going to be weird. But nonetheless, we do have Kevin Love, CJ McCollum. We got to make a big decision on Yusuf Nurkic. What are the Blazers going to do off this season with them? You got Shabazz Napier as a free agent, Ed Davis, Al-Farouq Aminu, Evan Turner, Mo Harkless, Ante Zizic, Myers Leonard. So, and Zach Collins. So, if I'm the Blazers, well, obviously this is an off-season predictions video. This is actually a rebuild, so I can basically do whatever I want as long as it falls in realistic, because I'm a realistic rebuilder now. So, I mean, obviously I want to get rid of Evan Turner's contract, but I'm not sure if I can. I mean, who is going to take on Evan Turner for 17 mil? I'm really not sure. So I might be screwed in that department. So I might have to keep him around just for the realistic of the video. But Mo Harkless, I think it's a tradable contract. I don't think he's too bad, and he only has 2 years left. Myers Leonard, it's on the borderline of tradable, and then the rest of the contracts are not a big deal. Evan Turner's contract is really one that concerns me. But staff signing, of course. We're going to go ahead and jump in the NBA draft. We have the 8th pick, so let's see what we can get at this 8th pick. And we have the 21st pick, so maybe, just maybe, if we actually, should we trade Myers Leonard and attach, let's see, let's do this. So let's attach the 24th pick with Myers Leonard and send him off. Let's see if a team could take that on. I mean, I'm sure our team can. I don't know where. Maybe to the Atlanta Hawks, and they give us, let's see, maybe, no, I don't want Miles Plumlee, DeAndre Bembry, something like that. What if they do that? Would they do this? They get Myers Leonard, who still could decently, I mean, I'm not saying he's terrible, but I mean, he might be good with a different team. So would they take this? They do agree. So we dump Myers Leonard contract. So I think that's kind of realistic. That's something that could happen. Mo Harkless might have to look to, I feel like the Blazers could trade him straight up possibly. It's Evan Turner's contract they won't be able to get rid of. But let me go ahead and jump in the NBA draft, and I'll see you guys at the 8th pick. With the 8th pick, I ended up taking Miles Bridges. So Miles Bridges, welcome to the team. We actually kind of needed a wing, so this is a pick that could absolutely make sense for the Blazers. So now when you look at this, decline, Kevin Durant's free agent, Paul George's a free agent. A big hole for the Blazers in recent years has been that small forward position. Yusuf Nurkic, and of course, Pat Connaughton would love to bring him back, but I'm not going to offer it. Shabazz Napier, Yusuf Nurkic, definitely want to bring those two back if possible. Nurkic's contract is going to be debatable. I'm really going to have to decide if I really want to pay him 20 mil. Like, that's, I don't know. I'm really going to have to decide on that. But other than that, what are the cap holds? Ed Davis is cap hold. I'm not going to bring back Pat Connaughton. I'm not going to bring back this guy. No, and no. Ed Davis, definitely want to bring him back. He was a huge contributor to this team. And then what's our contract situation looking like? So we have 19 mil in cap space, so not a lot of cap space at all to work with, a little to none. So CJ McCollum, Miles Bridges, Mo Harkless, Evan Turner, DeAndre Bembry, Kevin Love, Alfred Aminu, Zach Collins, Swanigan, and Zizic. So we're really basically in position where, I don't know, it's definitely going to be tough. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So I mean, as much, should I send, let's do this, let's send Zach Collins. We'll send him into the G League, and I might actually end up trading Swanigan to attach Mo Harkless with them to see if that would, like, you know, make it more realistic. So let's attach Harkless, and let's attach a young prospect. And Swanigan, as much as I love Harkless, I'm going to be trading him right here. Well, let's see what team could use Harkless. I mean, I know the Knicks were interested in him at one point, so let's see if we can do this. Who could they give us in return? Frank Ntilikina. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking on Courtney Lee for 2 years, honestly, to be the backup shooting guard. Emmanuel Mudiay, Ron Baker. Ron Baker wouldn't be a bad idea either. For Lance Thomas. Kind of like the Courtney Lee idea, although it doesn't really help us much. I mean, it's basically getting the same player. Nah, I'm not going to do that, actually. Let's do... I definitely want to get someone from the Knicks. I'm just not sure who. Maybe I should just get Kyle O'Quinn. Or no, I really actually want... They literally have Emmanuel Mudiay, Colin Sexton, and Frank Ntilikina. I mean, what are they going to do with 3 point guards? I'm not going to trade for one of them, but geez. What if I could just get a second rounder from the Knicks? What could I do if I just got a second rounder from the Knicks? Mo Harkless, Kelly Swanigan for a second round pick, 2019. I mean, would they take this? I kind of want something in return. Maybe I should just go for Courtney Lee. Lance Thomas, he's on a 1 year. Is it a team option? Is it a team option? It is a team option. Yes, it is a team option. So we can actually decline to bring him back. So I'm actually going to take Lance Thomas off their hands. So Lance Thomas for 1 year. I'll take this. Welcome to the team, Lance Thomas. All right, so now we're fine. So now we look at the contract situation. It's looking a little bit better. So now we have a team option for Lance Thomas. We'll decline that. Zach Collins, still going to sign him to the G League. Miles that's Miles Bridges. Zizic is going to I'm probably assign him to the G League as well. And then the point guard position is non-existent right now. So should we, I'm gonna go ahead and offer Ed Davis a contract right now, because I know I want to bring that man back. Where is he? A minimum 1 year. I think he deserves a little bit more than that. I'll give him a 3-year deal, honestly, for 2 year, 2.15 mil. Let's see if he'll take that. And Ed Davis does accept that, so I guess we could have renounced him. No, we probably couldn't have. But, I mean, I'm going to see how the rest of this falls out. Shabazz Napier might be our starting point guard going into the season. All right, guys, so a 3-year, $71 million contract from the Lakers has been offered to Yusuf Nurkic. Is it really worth it, guys? Like, is it worth it? I really don't want to dump all my salary into Yusuf Nurkic, man. I love the dude, I really do, but I'm not sure if I want to bring him back. It's so difficult. I mean, 3 years, that's what is that? Let me pull out my fancy calculator real quick. That way I'm just making sure what it is, honestly, because that is a hefty contract. I'm not sure if I want to do that, honestly. Let's see, divided by 3, that is about a $24 million contract each year, developed in the use of Nurkic, who I could probably go get someone else. I love the dude, but I'm gonna decline him. I would love to bring him back, but not for that much money. So I'm gonna decline him, and Yusuf Nurkic is gonna be going to the Lakers. So now we get Shabazz Napier, which is fine. I wanted him back. Now, as far as centers go, we probably don't have a starting center now. Maybe we can bring in JaVale McGee. I'm just giving him a 1 year contract. JaVale McGee, welcome to the team. So now this is what the team is looking like. So now we got Shabazz Napier, CJ McCollum, Miles Bridges, Evan Turner, Lance Thomas, DeAndre Bembry, Kevin Love, Aminu, and then JaVale McGee at Davis. Zizic is still there. Let's go ahead and sign a backup guard because we really need one. Fred VanVleet would be clutch, actually. So let's bring him in. And I think we're good now, guys. This is literally going to be the rotation. It's definitely going to be an interesting first season. McCollum and Kevin Love leading the way. I'm going to go ahead and see you guys at the rotation. Alright, guys, so this is the rotation. Shabazz Napier, CJ McCollum, Miles Bridges, Kevin Love, JaVale McGee, Ed Davis, Fred VanVleet, Al-Farouq Aminu. And then we are running an 8-man rotation right now. I mean, let's go ahead and run a 9-man rotation just to make it better. Okay, wait. Now it's fixed. It should be fixed. So Aminu, Zizic, Fred VanVleet, Ed Davis. Evan Turner is not even getting any minutes. We're paying the man 17 mil to sit on the bench, man. Alright, but we're going to go ahead and fix this up a little bit. So Aminu, we're going to take a few minutes away from you, and CJ McCollum and Kevin Love are going to play the same amount of minutes. And then let's go. CJ McCollum is the first scoring option, then Kevin Love. Let's do that. And then it gets split from there. So now we know who we're going to run the offense through. It's definitely going to be interesting first season. I doubt we do anything special. I'm going to go ahead and turn trades off. Don't plan on making any trades. And then we'll see if we do good. If we don't, then I'm not sure. But it says the Trailblazers have assigned Zach Collins to the G League. No idea what the GM is thinking. Honestly, guys, I think Zach Collins shouldn't be a 71 overall. I think he should be a little bit better than that. If you ask me, maybe like a 74. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, see how the season goes. Welcome to the Q&A part of the video where I answer you guys' questions. If you guys want me to answer your questions, just leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll answer them in the very next video. These questions are from the previous video. So let's see what we got. Number 1, I love that name, by the way. Which team do you think will hire Dwayne Casey? I think that either probably the Pistons or the Bucks will hire Dwayne Casey. I think that's just probably where it'll go. I mean, Dwayne Casey is a good head coach. He just didn't make very good adjustments when it came to the Raptors series, Raptors versus Cavs series. So props to Dwayne Casey. He had a great regular season, but just when it came to the playoffs, I mean, he just can't get past LeBron, man. Just can't get past LeBron. Lakers Net asked, do Spurs trading Kawhi to the Lakers, or this is more of a just suggestion. I'm going to answer whether it's a good trade or not. Do Spurs trading Kawhi to the Lakers? As Lakers receive Kawhi, Pau Gasol, Spurs receive Ingram, Hart, Deng, top 10 protected, and top 10 protected, another pick. So, honestly, guys, with trades, it's just never equal value anymore. So, yeah, I think that's a good trade. The Spurs get Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart. They get Luol Deng's terrible contract, but I think that's a decent trade. They're just not equal value when it comes to trades anymore. And I think that's about it, guys. So thank you guys so much for the questions. If you guys want me to answer more, just leave them down in the comment section below. Answer them in the very next video. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Thank you. At the end of the season, LeBron James is your MVP. Rookie of the Year, Michael Porter Jr. Marc Gasol is your 6th man. Interesting. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Gobert. OG Anunoby is your most improved. And Coach of the Year goes to Steve Kerr. The usual, you know. Let's see who made these All-NBA teams. I would love to see CJ McCollum. That would be absolutely awesome. And we do not, actually. All defensive first team. Definitely not going to see anyone from the Blazers here. And then all rookie first team. Miles Bridges on here. He is actually not as well. So, interesting. All right, so now let's go ahead. We are the 7th seed in the Western Conference. So, that's pretty good for the way I revamped this team a little bit. The player stats, 27 points for CJ McCollum and 19 for Kevin Love and 9 rebounds. So, love to see that. CJ McCollum absolutely stepped it up big time this year. I love it. I do love it. Shabazz Napier, 11 points. JaVale McGee, 11 points. Fred VanVleet, 10 points. And 10 points for Miles Bridges. Ed Davis with 8. Now, the goal of the offseason is to find a realistic way to trade Evan Turner away. I mean, like, there's no way I can make this team any better without trading that contract. So, there's a reason why I decided not to match Yusuf Nurkic's contract, because we're going to make some big moves, I hope. All right, now we get eliminated in 4, so that don't really help us. And then Kevin Love is 30. We could trade him maybe. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. So, but he did play well for us, so I probably won't be trading him because I think he has 1 year left on his contract. And the Milwaukee Bucks win the championship as we got swept. All right, so now going to league meetings, reject, draft lottery. Let's see what our pick will be. We have the 16th pick. All right, so not bad. We could actually maybe trade that. All right, so Terry Stotts. Definitely want to bring this man back. I actually love Terry Stotts. I don't even care about his I don't care about his stats. I just want to bring back Terry Stotts. All right, so Terry Stotts is our head coach, the NBA draft, and this is where hopefully things will change for us. All right, so now we got to turn trades back on, of course. Trades back on, turn these off, and that is off. All right, so now we look at this team. Player contracts, we have Lance Thomas, Zach Collins on team options, and he's back from the G League, so he's going to be really good. Just got to turn his morale off, and then he'll be fine. And then Joe McGee, Jordan Crawford are going to be free agents. And look at that crappy contract from Evan Turner. Everything will be fine. Like, it'll be great. So let's see what we can do here. So Evan Turner, he's got, what's he getting paid this year? 18 mil, almost 20 mil a season. So we're really going to have to offer something really good to get rid of Evan Turner. Like, it's going to have to be really good. Ante Zizic, what's he looking like? Now we got Ante Zizic has got another team option. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade. All right, we got the 16th pick, second rounders. All right, so I'm going to trade Evan Turner, but I'm going to attach the 16th pick with it. So Evan Turner, where are you? You're like at the bottom of the freaking list. Evan Turner and DeAndre, no. Who else? 1 year, Miles Bridges, Alfred Camino, Fred VanVleet, Ed Davis, Fred VanVleet. I'm not sure. Maybe just the 16th pick would be good enough to take on Evan Turner for one season. So who would take him on? Who needs the 16th pick? Maybe, let's see, the Magic might take him on. They get a pick. The Nets, who would they give us? Could they give us just like a small, like, could someone just give me a second rounder? Like, I would absolutely take a second rounder for Evan Turner. Like, honestly, a future second rounder. And you get Evan Turner. Nuggets, they won't want him. Why would they want him? All right, the Nets though, I think makes sense. The Nets, second rounder, a future second rounder. They cannot take him on. All right, the Nuggets could have, but the Nets can't. All right, who else is out here? The Mavericks, can they take him on? All right, so all I want is a second rounder, and we get rid of Evan Turner's contract, and they get the 16th pick. So that is something that the Blazers could do this offseason. Now we got Joe McGee, which probably won't be bringing him back. Lance Thomas, absolutely not. And DeAndre Bembry, no. Jordan Crawford, no. Zach Collins, definitely want to bring him back, but Zizic will bring him back as well. All right. So now when we look at the team, we're going to pass over rookie signing because we don't have any picks. Player options, Zizic, Zach Collins, Austin to bring them back. Qualifying offers, none. And then moratorium day. So now, how much money do we really have now? We have 25 mil in cap space. Awesome stuff. So we have 2 point guards right now. And we have Ed Davis, Zach Collins as a power forward. What does Zach Collins look like at the center position? Does he go down at all? Zach Collins, where are you, buddy? Zach Collins, he does go down. All right. I'll leave him at the power forward then. All right, so Zach Collins still going to come off the bench. So we need a center. I'm not too upset with Shabazz Napier starting. I would obviously love someone else starting, but can't complain about it. Ed Davis. Still have Ed Davis as backup center. Maybe could trade Zizic and Shabazz Napier or Fred VanVleet for a better point guard. Maybe something like that. There's a lot of options we can do. So I'm going to go ahead, try to make something happen, and I'll see you guys when I make a decision. All right, so guys, here at free agency, we could either sign Terry Rozier, Jokic, or Karl-Anthony Towns. So the possibility of Karl-Anthony Towns and Jokic is going to be hard because they could easily match. Terry Rozier, we could get him. We already kind of have a point guard. So what I'm going to do first is actually go after one of these guys. I have a feeling Karl-Anthony Towns might not get matched. Yes. And they match. Okay. And the Nuggets did not match. They did not match. So I got to give him another offer. 24.99 mil. Let's see if he'll come to the Portland Trailblazers now. And the Nuggets did not match. So we just got Nikola Jokic. So I can't complain. So basically we passed up on Nurkic and we got Jokic. So, I mean, that is absolute awesome. So we got Jokic. I can't complain. So we got Nikola Jokic now. Kevin Love and Nikola Jokic will be awesome. Zach Collins, of course, still there. And now we definitely still need a point guard. I mean, if we could get Terry Rozier, oh my gosh, this team would be awesome. 61.25 for 3 years. And I still think this is in the realistic ballpark, honestly. We can't, yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to afford Terry Rozier as well. So now we have Shabazz Napier, Miles Bridges, Kevin Love, Zach Collins, Alfred Camino, and we have a lot of centers. Like I said, we can still probably trade for a point guard, a better point guard. We get Fred VanVleet, something like that. I still think this is in the realistic ballpark. I mean, let's just say, for instance, the Blazers did have a chance going after Jokic. We don't know what the future holds, so absolutely awesome. And we have 47K left, so there's no way we can afford any free agent. Let's try and see what we can get in the trade finder, and if I can get a better point guard, it'll be awesome. But I'll see you guys at the rotation with the final team. Guys, for this final rotation, we got Shabazz Napier, CJ McCollum, Miles Bridges, Kevin Love, Nikola Jokic, Zach Collins, Minu, Fred VanVleet, and Ante Zizic. So Ed Davis is out of the rotation for right now, which is okay, I guess. And then for the first scoring options, let's go CJ, then Kevin Love again, and then Jokic. So we're going to do that. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully it goes well. CJ McCollum's going to be that scoring machine. Kevin Love and Jokic can dominate down low. Hopefully this team can win a championship, because I think this team can win a championship, and I think I did it in the most realistic way possible as well. Let me know down in the comment section below if I did this in the realistic way, because I really want you guys' feedback. But let's go ahead and see how it goes. Alright guys, so we're the 5th seed in the Western Conference facing the Minnesota Timberwolves once again. I think we're well geared up to play them around this time. I think we're going to be better. So 27 points for CJ McCollum still, 17 for Kevin Love, and 15 for Jokic, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Shabazz Napier with 11 still, Miles Bridges still at 10, Zach Collins with 9 off the bench, Fred VanVleet with 8. So awesome stuff, 6 for Al-Farouq Aminu. Hopefully this team is well bettered and geared to play. And I am curious, I did not actually look how the Cleveland Cavaliers are doing with Damian Lillard there now. So LeBron James is 35 and still a 99 overall. May the NBA gods help us all. Anyway, the player stats, I am curious of how Damian Lillard did. I didn't do it last year, which I'm kind of upset I didn't. 20 points and then 22 last year. So his stats are dropping down. Of course, he is playing with the king LeBron James, so his stats are going to drop down a little bit. And now facing the Minnesota Timberwolves, hopefully we can beat them this time. We're up 2-0. They swept us last year. How awesome would it be if we swept them? Let's go. Got our revenge. Facing the Golden State Warriors. This is where everything ends, guys. As soon as you step up against the Warriors, life is over. But we do even it up. They're up 2-1. Can we even it up again? We do. All right, so giving them a competitive series. They're up 3-2. Let's see if we can get past them and go on to the Western Conference Finals. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm tired of losing to the Warriors in the playoffs, and it looks like it's not going to change this year. We did get up, lost by 1. That sucks. So CJ McCollum led the way. Kevin Love 17-12. Jokic with 27. Durant, Clay, Curry, Jordan Bell all did their thing. But thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, leave a like if you did enjoy it. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Most realistic rebuilder out there. And this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.